Why is this door open?
So you can come in. How you doing, partner?
I'm tired, that's how I'm doing.
So why didn't you sleep?
I did sleep. I was sleeping just fine until some idiot called me at 6 a.m. this morning.
It was 6:15, and too much sleep is unhealthy.
And not enough sleep is also unhealthy. Since when do you need a running partner?
What are you worried about? Running is very good for you.
I know it's good for me. Why are you so concerned about my health?
Because you're my partner. I worry about you.
Will you stop? Why are you in such a good mood?
Hey, Alex, look around. It is a beautiful morning.
This has nothing to do with the weather. What's going on?
Well, it was also a very, very beautiful night.
You and Allie?
We're on the road.
You're
Drink your
kidding me.
juice.
Well, that's great. Well, what happened?
Well, I use my ineffable charm, which is incapable of being expressed or described.
Thank you, Professor. Now, what happened? Did Allie's not going to go to Paris after all?
Well, not right away. Hey, all I know is she loves me, Alex. I love her. She trusts me. I trust her. Did I ever tell you how soft her skin is?
Yeah, many... Oh, I guess you two really did get together then, didn't you?
But it was more than that. I did the next best thing in officially proposing.
Which is?
I gave Allie the engagement ring. All right, she's not wearing it on her finger. Not yet, anyhow. You know, it's on a necklace.
Tony, you're already married.
I know. That's why I told Allie to give me a week. That's all I need.
For what?
To blow Danny out of the water.
Jack, I told you I need the blues by Friday. Then I'll take the Gen X account to another printer. I don't care if it's more trouble than it's worth. Trouble's my middle name, pal.
Well, I'm pregnant. We did it.
We did it!
Oh. Listen to this, and listen good, because I want you to get this through your fat head. This child is not yours. This baby belongs to Tony and me.
Oh, man.
Oh, well.
I can't believe it. That's our baby? Oh, God.
Danny, you okay?
Yeah, sure.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I got my health. I got a roof over my head. What could be wrong?
Well, I don't know, but something obviously is. Does this have anything to do with what you were talking about at Allie's the other night? You said you had to tell me something, and then you ran out.
I didn't run out. I had something to do, Jess.
Okay. Well, what were you going to tell me before you didn't run out?
Oh, just that everything's unraveling. My life's going to hell.
Well, that's awfully grim, but it's a little bit vague.
Yeah. I'm in deep, Joss. Big Brother's really screwed up this time.
Danny, please tell me this isn't about drugs.
No. But maybe you'll wish it was.
Don't make jokes, Danny. Just tell me what's wrong.
Promise to keep this between us.
Of course. I'm your sister.
Okay.
What is that?
It's $1.
Yeah, I know. It's $1. Why are you giving it to me?
Joss, right now, as of this moment, you're my attorney. Lie still and let the nurse finish. It's
okay?
Don't try to speak. It can inflame the injury.
We don't want to do that. You just relax, sweetheart. No, you're not going to die. You just need to rest now, that's all. Look, you're going to be okay. Calm down, sweetheart. It's going to be okay. Try to talk, you're gonna hurt yourself. You can tell me about it later, okay? No, come on, Lorraine. Lorraine.
Mr. Rivers, I think you should step outside.
Why?
I'm going to give her sedatives, doctor's orders. You can come back in when she quiets down. No.
Sweetheart.
No.
It's gonna be okay. I'm just gonna wait right outside for you. It's okay, I'm not going anywhere. Hey, how is she? Oh, man, she's not good. She's gonna be all right, though. Thanks to me.
Hey, come on, don't do that.
No, I mean it.
Nick, you can't possibly blame yourself for this. Don't be so stupid.
And for me, she wouldn't even be in this hospital.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'm all for nailing Danny, but I got to be honest with you, man. You don't have anything solid on him.
Not yet.
Tony, what do you really expect him to do? Just say, hold it. I've got an announcement. I'm the father of Carla's baby.
Exactly.
Oh, Tony, God, that's wishful thinking.
Alex, listen to me. The other day, when Carla fell, right? She goes to the clinic to get checked out. They don't know I'm coming. I walk in, I find Danny hovering over Carla like an expected father.
But you really can't prove that he isn't.
That's when I broke the news about Carla and me moving to Los Angeles.
How did he react?
Well, I mean, he tried to play it cool.
What if he wasn't playing?
I know my ex-roommate, okay? He's playing with the capital P. Trust me on this.
Okay, fine. But what if he keeps on playing?
I'm betting he won't, all right? He's had more than a day to toss this whole thing around. He's thinking about his kid living 3,000 miles away. He's cracking up.
All right, if it is his kid.
Alex, listen to me. I could hear it chomping away. Chomp, 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 chomp. Believe me, all right?
All right, fine. Well, what about Carla?
What about Carla?
Well, did she agree to the move to L.A.?
Well, no, but she didn't disagree.
Well, what if she does?
Yeah, she won't have time, all right? Right now, she's preoccupied with Gino. By the time she gets around to thinking about L.A., I'll have Danny nailed. Oh, what's wrong?
Tony, I can't.
You can't what?
I can't go to California.
Carla, we've discussed this. I mean, I think it'll be the best thing for you and the baby.
I can't leave, Papa.
All right, so client to lawyer, what's the problem?
Well, it's about Allie, for starters.
Surprise, surprise.
You were right all along. Carl and I were trying to break Tony and Allie up.
Well, that stinks, but it's hardly a legal matter.
We had a master plan, Carl and I. We knew Allie's birthday was coming up. We also knew that Tony was probably going to propose to her, so we figured he'd do it that night. So, that was the night I brought Tyler back from Paris, which broke up their little engagement party and sent Tony into Carla's waiting arms and martini pitcher.
In bed.
So everything was going according to plan. Allie found out about them, wouldn't speak to Tony. I brought Tyler back, come across as the big hero. Mission accomplished. Or so we thought. But Allie decided to forgive Tony, and we were back to where we started. So on to plan B.
Which was what?
Carla told Tony that she was pregnant,
Well, he would have found out sooner or later.
except that she was lying at the time.
Carla's not pregnant.
She wasn't then, but she is now.
What are you saying?
Joss.
Just kept going on and on about how she needed to get psychiatric help.
Well, it sounds like you could be right about that.
Well, that's not the point. I mean, I shouldn't have been badgering her like that. I didn't even give her an inch. But she ran out and got hit by the car.
Hey, I want to tell you something. Things could have been roses between you two. The same thing would have happened. That's why they call them accidents. People get upset, people get angry. You can't be a saint.
I knew she was going to have problems when she got back to New York. I mean, she said so herself. And I told her I was going to stick no matter what.
Well, you're here now, right?
Yeah, well, you know, it's easy to deal in a crisis. It's the everyday stuff. It's a real test. And I flunked that big time.
Mr. Rivers?
Yeah?
She's calmed down a bit. Give it a minute and you can come back in.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I think the best thing I can do for her right now is just keep away from her.
Well, that'd be nice and easy, wouldn't it?
Well, it'd be easier for her, yeah.
Don't you mean for yourself?
Well, let's just say for both of us.
Hey, I was in this hospital a lot when you were sick. Now, every time I came here, she was here as well. And when I left, Lorraine was still here. Now, she probably slept in the waiting room for you. There wasn't a damn thing she could do, but she stayed around the clock for you, my friend. Now, here you are. She's in there, and you're talking about keeping away from her.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've tried everything else. I mean, I tried to reason with her. I sympathize with her. Then I tried the tough love approach.
Yeah?
Look what happens.
Right,
Yeah.
well, we make mistakes. We say things we don't want to say, we want to take them back, but we can't. You get over it. Now, you go in there and you do whatever you can to make things right between her and you.
I thought I was supposed to be the father.
Well, it just proves that old cliche, the child is father to the man.
Well, I got one smart child in you.
Yeah, well, you know what? You can love someone to death, but it doesn't mean you're not going to fight with them. Even a little bit.
Yeah, well, this was a biggie.
Oh, big, little, you can't be responsible for everyone's actions, Nick.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Ah, it's just some fatherly advice.
Yeah? Where's Zoe, Pops?
Look, I'm gonna go get out of these clothes, so talk to you later. See you later.
I'll give you a call, okay?
Sure.
Do you want to sit down, Carla? Why don't you tell me what happened?
I went to visit Papa's grave.
Maybe it's a little too early for that.
I don't know, you know, after the funeral, I really believed that he was gone. Today at the cemetery, I just couldn't stop thinking about how alone he was there and cold.
Oh, come on.
I made him a promise before I left. I promised him that I would be back. I promised him that I would never leave him alone, and I won't.
Carla, this isn't good.
No, Tony, he is alone. You don't understand because you've never been alone, but I am alone.
You're not alone, Carla. You have me.
Danny, when did you do this?
One night, Carla was staying at the Plaza Hotel.
Yes. Oh, God, yeah, I remember very well. You stood Alex and I up for dinner, right? This is appalling.
Not exactly my brightest hour, but Joss, I tell you, the other day at the clinic, when I heard that baby's heartbeat and I knew that that child was mine, it was unbelievable.
Danny, how could you go along with a plan like this? You have created a life just to trap Tony.
That's how it started, but it's different now.
It's what we went through with Dad? How could you bring a baby into this world in a situation where there's no love?
Jocelyn, there will be love.
Do you love Carla?
No, she's impossible.
Well, Tony doesn't love her either, so where's the love?
In me. I'm gonna love my kid. I want to be a father to this baby, Joss.
Danny, you have got to tell the truth about this baby.
Brilliant. And Carla would deny it. And she and Tony would move to L.A. with my child. And, as an added bonus, Allie would hate my guts.
This is more important than your feelings for Allie. Danny, we grew up in a house of lies. And it almost destroyed both of us. Now, if you truly want to be a father to this child, you have got to tell the truth. You know you do.
I don't know, Joss. Maybe, maybe not.
Danny, I know you. I know that you can do this. Where are you going?
For a walk. Trying to figure this out. Alex.
Hey, Danny. Whoa. Trouble?
God, Alex.
Oh, not bad, huh?
It's all right. It's just a bunch of brother-sister stuff. You know, we're working out. I hope.
Carla, you've got to think about your health and the baby's health, not Gino, okay?
It's easy for you to say.
You're right. I've never lost a parent, Carla. I mean, I can't even begin to imagine what it must feel like. But Gino is with Rose now, okay? They would both want you to take care of yourself. Carla, you know what? It's time to make a fresh start. No more mob, no feds, no Tracy, no bad memories, just good memories. And we're going to take those good memories and we're going to take them with us to California and pass them on to our baby.
Tony, I want this baby to have the best life that we could possibly give it.
Yeah, and it will.
The most important thing is a loving family. A mother and a father who truly love their child and each other. Look, I'll go to California on one condition. That if we go and we make this fresh start, we do it as husband and wife.
Well, we are husband and wife.
No, what we have, Tony, is a piece of paper. I want you to be my husband in every sense of the word.
The last time I saw Zoe, she was running out of my apartment.
What was she doing there in the first place?
According to her, she was there to pick up her toothbrush, her things.
Well, obviously there must have been some other reason.
Well, there was. She came over in this sexy little dress. And she was either there for two reasons. One, to try and torture me, or try and get me to make a move on her.
Oh, yeah? So did you?
Well, I tried to, but she ran off before I could do anything. I must have said something to set her off. But don't ask me what it is, because everything I said to her was either thrown back in my face and used against me. It was like talking to someone on a different planet.
Yeah, well, let's face it, in some ways she is.
Or maybe you can reach Planet Zoe. I certainly can't.
Yeah, well, have you tried leveling with her?
About what?
About your paying taxes on the building.
Yeah, right. It's the last thing I want to do. She's already cast me as the money-hungry yuppie, and as herself as this free-spirited thing. It's just adding. Freud knew the question.
Oh, yeah? What was the question?
What do women want?
Well, I can't speak for the entire sex, but, I don't think even Zoe knows what she wants, man.
Well, how am I supposed to?
Give her some time to sort things out.
Well, the more time I give it, the worse things seem to get.
Well, I guess that, dinner party I threw didn't help much either, huh?
Yes, it would have been nice if you had told me Zoe was going to be there.
Yeah. You know, Lorraine had a gut feeling about that.
What?
I don't know. She's been trying to tell me something about a vision that she had. Maybe I ought to pay a little more attention to her.
Okay, well, you know, you give her my love.
Can I see her now?
Yes, Mr. Rivers, but please, try not to let her talk.
All right. Yeah, back. Richard sends his love. He said that he would have told Zoe she'd be here, except they're not communicating too well.
I need you.
What do you need, honey? You need some water? Do you need the doctor? Are you in pain?
I need Angie.
Well, Angie was here almost all night. She had to go home and get some sleep.
Go get her for me, please.
Sweetheart, Angie will be back pretty soon, okay?
Now.
Okay, I will.
What I saw, it was death.
You'll be okay, honey.